The prettiest gardening outfit can become the worst one when real work begins. A loose sleeve catches on thorns, cute shoes sink into wet soil, and a light summer look becomes miserable in full sun. These 15 outfits are built around 15 real garden situations. Across them, you'll see which pieces can repeat and what must change when the risk, ground, or temperature changes. Look 1 is the yard reader. Before anything is planted, the first job is to walk the yard and notice what is already happening. A fitted plaid shirt in terracotta, cream, and muted brown is tucked into dark indigo high-waisted jeans. Rolled sleeves leave the hands free for notes and measurements. The deep brown Western work boots keep a refined Western line, but this version has a low, stable heel, a lugged rubber sole, and water-resistant leather for firm, lightly damp ground. They are not mud boots. A charcoal brown hat shades the face, while the weathered leather belt and aged brass botanical buckle add a recognizable finishing detail. With a forest green field notebook and a soft cream measuring tape, the outfit supports walking, observing, and reading the yard before changing it. The first outfit reads the yard. The second turns those observations into decisions. Look 2 is the garden planner. A sleeveless forest green knit top with a structured collar is tucked into high-waisted cream utility trousers. The fabric stretches enough for kneeling beside a chair, checking a path width, and moving between a site plan and the real garden. Dark ankle boots keep the footing stable on firm ground. A slim brown belt, brass ruler, and roll plan complete the setup. Unlike the yard reader, who identifies what exists, the garden planner tests where furniture, circulation, and planting space should go. But a 10-minute watering round needs far less structure and different protection. Look 3 is morning watering. The deciding piece starts at ground level. Closed dark brown garden clogs grip uneven paving and rinse clean after splashes. High-waisted khaki shorts and a deep forest green rib tank keep the silhouette light. A warm ivory overshirt labeled with a UPF rating stays open during the cool morning round, ready to cover the arms when the sun strengthens. That same layer will do more work later. The hair is tied into a low ponytail, leaving the look suited to watering containers, checking leaves, and noticing what changed overnight.
Potting creates a mess in one predictable place, directly in front of the body. Look 4 is the potting bench. A short forest green canvas apron puts the protection exactly where the soil lands. It covers the waist and upper thighs without hanging low enough to catch on handles. Broad cream-stitched pockets hold labels, a pencil, and plant ties. Under it, a fitted terracotta cotton top meets dark olive stretch cargo trousers with enough room through the knees for repeated bending. Brown ankle boots and lightweight gloves complete a compact working silhouette. The colors can change completely. What matters here is the short apron, bend-friendly trousers, and closed footwear, while pots are filled, roots are divided, and new plants are pressed into place. At a nursery, the problem changes from loose soil to wet carts, damp containers, and carrying. Look 5 is the nursery run. The dark olive cargo trousers from the potting bench return, but the apron disappears. A fitted warm ivory stretch base layer sits beneath a cropped forest green utility vest with secure pockets for a plant list, labels, and lightweight gloves. Waterproof chestnut Chelsea work boots have lugged rubber soles that handle wet container rims and firm, damp walkways, then wipe clean after spilled potting mix. A fold-flat ivory canvas plant carrier stays empty until checkout, then helps move a few small purchases without filling both arms with loose pots. This is a nursery system built around carts, bending, wet surfaces, and transport. The best hot weather gardening look is not always the one with the least coverage. Look 6 is the full sun gardener. The warm ivory UPF overshirt from morning watering returns, but now it is fully closed, with the sleeves extended to the wrist. Its sun protection comes from the stated rating, not from the pale color.
Breathable olive trousers fall in a straight line over light brown trail shoes. A wide-brimmed dark taupe hat shades the face, ears, and neck. Smoke gray sunglasses keep the palette refined, but the useful detail is the label for nearly complete UV protection. Dark tint alone is not the proof. The outfit stays covered and visually light because the interest comes from shape, contrast, and clean proportion, rather than exposed skin. By now, the pattern is visible. Choose first for the risk, then for the terrain, and finally for the temperature. A piece can repeat only while those three conditions still allow it.
From here, the work asks for more protection. Look 7 is the rain check. Rain turns familiar paths into different terrain, so the deciding piece is footwear. Tall, chocolate brown rubber boots with deep, textured soles for wet grass, shallow mud, and puddled paths. The warm ivory base layer from the nursery run returns beneath a cropped waterproof jacket in deep forest green. Black, water-resistant utility leggings keep soaked fabric away from the ankles, and the hair is braided beneath a dark waterproof hat. This outfit is for checking runoff and finding low spots without carrying water and mud from one area to another. If your route crosses both paving and wet grass, change the footwear first. The jacket alone does not solve the terrain. Pruning rewards precision, so loose fabric has no useful role. Look 8 is precision pruning. A wine-colored work shirt fits closely through the shoulders. Its sleeves fasten securely at the wrist or roll into a tight band above the forearm, depending on the branch height and the hand tool being used. Dark indigo work jeans and sturdy brown lace-up boots create a stable base. A closed pruning shear holster and close-fitting gloves keep the small tools controlled. Nothing swings or drapes as shrubs are thinned, crossing branches are removed, and the edge of the path is cleared. Roses change the rules because the risk is not the cutting tool alone, it is the reach of the thorns. Look 9 is rose care. The warm ivory base layer appears again, this time beneath a pale sage overshirt in tightly woven cotton. The sleeves remain fully extended. Long caramel leather rose gloves reach almost to the elbows, covering the hands and forearms while allowing careful cuts. Dark brown canvas trousers, closed brown boots, and a shallow gathering basket finish the outfit. If this palette is not yours, keep the tight weave, full sleeves, and forearm coverage. Those functional choices, not the sage and caramel colors, make rose care separate from ordinary pruning. Powered tools narrow the clothing choices before task-specific protection is added. Look 10 is the powered tool baseline. A close-fitting charcoal performance shirt, dark olive work trousers, and sturdy brown work boots create a controlled starting point. This is only a clothing baseline, not a complete safety prescription. The hair is fully tied back beneath a close-fitting dark cap. There is no scarf, loose jewelry, hanging apron, or open overshirt. From there, the specific tool and its instructions decide what must be added or replaced. Eye or face protection, hearing protection, head protection, leg protection, and different footwear may all be required. Gloves are a separate decision. They appear only when recommended for that tool and when they do not create an entanglement risk. The rule is simple. Remove loose elements first, then build the protection around the actual equipment and hazard. Place the plants too early, and the bed can feel crowded before it has even begun to grow. Look 11 is bed staging. This is not planning on paper, and it is not shopping for plants. It is the full-size trial inside the actual bed. A fitted forest green utility jumpsuit creates a one-piece silhouette, unlike the garden planner or nursery run. Stretch through the waist and knees allows repeated squatting, while reinforced knee panels take the contact when spacing is checked close to the soil. Flat brown ankle boots with broad rubber soles stay stable as nursery pots are moved. Lightweight grip gloves protect the hands from rough rims and damp soil.
The outfit earns its place by letting low, middle, and tall plants be rearranged until the composition feels balanced before the first hole is dug. When the garden begins to give something back, the outfit needs mobility, secure tools, and somewhere for the harvest. Look 12 is harvest. A fitted cream Henley sits beneath dark olive overalls, shaped gently at the waist. The legs finish above brown ankle boots, keeping the hems clear of damp soil. A small closed sheath clipped to the bib pocket holds the plant snips. The open side pockets carry only a soft cloth and other harmless items, while a shallow basket takes the herbs, tomatoes, and cut flowers. A terracotta bandana contains the hair, and the outfit moves easily through narrow kitchen garden rows without becoming heavy workwear. For your own harvest outfit, the useful system is simple: clear hems, secured snips, and one hand left free for the basket. By afternoon, the task shifts from tending plants to making the patio usable again. Look 13 is the patio reset. An off-white blouse has its sleeve secured above the elbow. A terracotta skirt reads like a short wrap skirt, but fitted shorts underneath allow kneeling, lifting cushions, and reaching across containers.
Low chestnut ankle boots are more stable than sandals on damp paving. The look works through watering patio pots, wiping soil from tables, and shifting only lightweight planters. Its polish appears after the movement has been solved, not instead of it. Before the first guest arrives, one final round of small tasks turns maintenance into welcome. Look 14 is the welcome reset. The dark indigo jeans and deep brown Western work boots from the yard reader return. The boots remain appropriate because this reset stays on firm pavers and dry or lightly damp grass. If the surface is turned muddy, the rubber boots from the rain check are the better choice. A deep forest green wrap blouse is secured with an internal tie and a hidden snap, so the neckline stays closed while bending. The botanical belt returns, and a removable cream canvas half apron protects the front during deadheading, a quick sweep of loose soil, and a refill of the small watering can. Once the apron comes off, the same outfit is ready to welcome guests. As the air cools and dew begins to settle, the wardrobe has a different final job. Look 15 is the cool evening clothes. A fitted warm ivory thermal base replaces the wrap blouse, while dark olive weather-resistant trousers keep cooling moisture away from the legs. The waterproof chestnut Chelsea work boots from the nursery run return, now useful for firm paths that have become damp after sunset. A lightweight dark olive field jacket adds secure pockets for gloves and small hand tools. A compact clip-on task light makes tool handles and path edges easier to see during the final check. This is not an outfit for continuing garden work in darkness. It is for a short close down while daylight fades, coiling the hose, collecting small tools, checking containers, and securing the work area before going inside. Across all 15 situations, the wardrobe stays modular. The UPF overshirt, warm ivory base layer, olive cargo trousers, dark indigo jeans, Western work boots, botanical belt, and waterproof Chelsea boots repeat where the conditions allow. Risk, terrain, and temperature decide what must change. Color and finish make the result feel like yours. The garden changes through the day, and a useful wardrobe can change with it without losing your style. Save this video as a task-by-task dressing reference for the next time the work, weather, or ground changes.